Welcome to Comics on Parole. My name is Dan Glazer. Happy New Year! How was your New Year,
New Year's
Al? You had a good one? What'd you do?
Detroit.
What'd you do?
We had a show in Detroit.
You what?
We had a show in Detroit.
Oh, show in Detroit with SOS?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So you weren't with your, what, did you take your wife?
No, it's just me.
Okay, Al travels with the SOS band and Brick, correct?
Sometimes.
You know, Al, I make it a New Year's resolution to never make the same makes I made last year.
The same what?
The same mistakes I made last year.
All right.
I like to make new ones. It's always more exciting. Okay, let's get on to some real comedy. Anyway, this is a big honor because we have to actually have a back-to-back show today with two 20-year comedians who tour the country. And the first one we have coming up, he has appeared on Comedy Central, HBO's Def Jam, James P. Diddy's Bad Boys of Comedy, Bet's Comic View, and Jimmy Kimmel Live. Welcome to the stage, Mr. Toni Tone.
Thank you.
How you doing,
Hey, thank you, Dan.
Hey, we didn't need the clap track.
Huh?
We didn't need the clap track. You know, it's funny. Every time a comic comes to the show, they get out of their car. All my best questions are spent off the air asking their questions.
Well, you know what? Let's just we'll just.
What was the first question I asked you? Oh, I know what it was. I said, now that I've read your biography, I'm very intimidated by your resume.
No. What you your first question was, are you here to rob me? Because you didn't know who I was, and I ran into you in the parking lot. And I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
But
man.
really, you're here to kill with your jokes.
Yeah, I'm here to kill with my jokes, man. It's a full-on assault with straight-up laughter and comedy.
I saw Toni perform at what's called the Atlanta Comedy Theater off Jimmy Carter, and he was amazing. And he's more than just jokes. He's impressions of very famous cartoons and people you've heard of but know. In fact, I'm really going to leave the stage, and he's going to do the last Star movies that just came out. He's doing the whole Star Wars movie in sound effects for 30 minutes.
I'm not even here to make people laugh, man. I'm just here to get
Let's talk about you.
Ideas.
Let's talk about you. Talk about you. Now, you started comedy in 1990, right?
1990-91 in Cumberland College in Williamsburg, Kentucky.
Were you? But of course, you were always funny.
Yeah, I was a class clown, family clown, class clown.
But you didn't have a painful childhood, right?
No, I didn't actually. I didn't.
Because so many comics do.
Yeah. I don't have that pain. That's the reason I'm not a household name yet. I don't have that pain, real pain. I don't have real tragedy. I need some kind of scandal or drug use.
Did you have any siblings?
Huh?
Did you have many siblings?
I have 4 brothers and a sister.
That's not over. So what made you? But you were always funny.
I was just funny.
And did you get in trouble at school a lot?
Not bad trouble. You know what I mean? Like I never got suspended or nothing like that. If you go to my school, you'll see me. I was always sitting next to the teacher. My desk was next to the teacher's desk because I was one of those like mischievous kids. You know, it wasn't like bad enough to get sent home. It was just like, all right, let me keep an eye on you. So I ended up being those teacher's pet.
You didn't grow up thinking you'd be a comedy, but in 1990, how old were you?
I was like 19.
So, and what spurred you to go into comedy?
I actually tried my hand at comedy, stand-up comedy, first in high school. Because around high school is when I wanted to like be a stand-up comedian. Because I grew up in a family where every Saturday night they would listen to like Richard Pryor albums primarily.
Right.
So I'm talking about albums. This is old school. So they would send me to my room right next door to their room, like sound don't travel. So I'm sitting there with my TV off, listening to Richard Pryor, listening to them, listening to Richard Pryor, you know. And of course, Rich, last time I came by, and the whole time. So I'm writing down all the funny stuff. I'm going to school the next day. I'm Richard Pryor.
How many voices do you do?
I never really counted.
Do a joke. Can you do a Richard Pryor joke?
it's kind of hard to do a Richard Pryor joke without, saying some words.
Oh, that's right. This is a clean show.
I ain't lying, Jack.
This is a clean show.
No, it's clean show. I tell you what, you know what's funny?
Yeah.
I just did a church. I did a church New Year's Eve. And I do a bit with Michael Jackson at the gates of heaven, right? So Michael, of course, he meets, he runs into other people that died, other celebrities that died. Like James Brown reached me, Michael, what you doing there now? I'm a man that's sick, you're only 50 years old. Ow, So James Brown brings up other people to see Mike that weren't there to greet him.
Right.
So I did this bit in church, and I did Red Fox, hey Red, come see Mike, Mike, what you doing here now, you big dummy? Nice here. Maybe we could do a song together. If I didn't care, When I said, hey, Bernie Mac. When I said Bernie Mac, the whole church like,
too soon?
Because no, not too soon. It's like, how is he gonna do Bernie and not curse?
Oh,
so that's why I brought the story up, because it's based off the Richard Pryor.
Right.
Like, how can you be rich and not curse? Because Rich, of course, is known for cursing. So when I said Bernie Mac, every pew went up everybody's butt. And the church like, that's how tight everybody got. Like, how's he gonna do it? But I did it. They're like, oh. And
but you did it without cussing.
Did it without cursing.
Do it.
Yep. I told him, Mike, what you doing right now, Mike? You ain't supposed to be here right now. I'm gonna tell you something. To leave them animals alone, never better than tell you something right now. I ain't playing with you.
But
sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Now, in this skit, do you do Mike?
Huh? I do Mike.
So what Mike?
So I have Mike going into the gates of heaven like, and I do a whole little like, hello. Is anybody here? It's IMJ. I'm here, and I just the whole Michael thing. And
God, that's hilarious. Yeah. That's not on YouTube, is it?
It is.
It is.
It is. That bit is on YouTube.
Gosh darn it.
Yeah, it's from the performance I did opening up for Paul Mooney.
Yeah.
Legendary Paul Mooney.
Yeah.
I'm so sick of these people getting on my damn nerves. I don't care. I don't give a damn. If you know Paul Mooney.
Yeah.
So I did it when I was opening up for Paul Mooney at the Cobb Energy Center, which is a beautiful facility.
When was that? Wasn't long ago then.
Yeah, it wasn't too long. Maybe like 2012, 13.
Was it sold out crowd?
Yeah, it was pretty packed. I don't know if it was sold out, but it was packed, and it was an incredible night.
Oh, gee. Yeah. No, because I see you perform with Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
Chris Tucker.
Yeah.
Are you buddies with Chris? Chris Tucker lives here.
Actually, yeah, he's from here, and I am cool with Chris and his family. And, I come with it sometimes. Hey, what's up, Tony Tone? What's up, man? What you doing, man? I heard you be doing my voice, man. You doing that, man? Damn. Man, with you.
Where do you bump into him at?
Sometimes I go to his house sometimes.
Oh, yeah?
I run into him at some of his family functions. And
you know what I like is that his career's coming back.
Yeah.
He's very talented guy.
Yeah, he's got a stand-up show on Netflix now. It's going well. Yeah.
Oh, but he's getting a movie. He was in Silver Lining Playbook.
Silver Lining Playbook. Good. He was trying something different. He asked me, hey, man, what you think about that, man? What you think? He was a little different. You think he was good?
Oh, it was tremendous. And he stood out so much.
Yeah, he did. Because, he's trying to get away from Smokey. Everybody want to see him being Smokey.
Right.
They want the 1994 Chris.
Yeah.
Man, forget Silver Linings, man. I want to see 1994 Chris. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? All that stuff, Hey, my car raggedy. So
I was at the Punchline one Wednesday, and he came in and he stayed up there an hour.
Oh yeah.
And he has, it just him talking is funny.
Right.
And he had everyone asking questions. He was just hilarious.
Yeah.
So is he have any new movie projects coming up?
I think he has a couple of things working on right now. I ain't gonna give it away.
Yeah. Okay.
He's working. Trust me.
And what about Dave Chappelle? Do you know him well?
You know what? My story with Dave, I don't know him well like that, but we did work together back when I lived in West Palm Beach, Florida.
Uh-huh.
I was new on the scene very early in my career, and Dave. This is around the time David just did Robin Hood Men in Tights. He was out too.
Yeah.
So Dave was working the Comedy Corner, and I was hosting that week, and he asked me to cut his hair.
Yeah.
Yep. So I cut Dave Chappelle. That's my encounter with Dave. I cut Dave Chappelle's hair.
Really?
Of course, it was he wore his hair bald, so that wasn't hard. So you know, said, "Hey man, can you cut my hair, man? I need a barber." I said, "I can cut you." You know, he said, "Well, good, man. Let's do that." Then after that, "Hey man, where can I get some weed?" I'm like, "I don't know about that one. I'll take you around." So
he's a very humble guy.
Very humble, very smart. Come from a very good background, solid, humble, educated background.
He was lived on a farm, I think, in a farming town.
Well, that's where he lives now in Ohio.
Yeah, in Ohio.
He's man, I'm hanging out with an Amish family.
he.
Fortunately, I'm doing everything. They ain't doing nothing.
No, you knew Chris Rock. Chris Rock.
Yeah. Well, I don't know Chris Rock like that. I've worked with him a couple of times, and I would cross paths with him in L.A. Now, here's my first in Los Angeles. And your next guest will be able to tell you the same story about Los Angeles. Los Angeles, they had this thing called the bump.
Right.
All right? Not a dance. It's not a dance. Unfortunately, it's not a dance.
Yeah.
Because comics like myself, I'm not a household name, and other guys even on like in the lower success status as I am. You could be the next to go on. Like, Dan, get ready, man. You're next.
Right.
All of a sudden, Dan, we have to wait. Seinfeld is here, so he wants to go right before you. So now you got to follow.
You've had that happen.
Chris Rock.
Oh,
Chris
my
Rock.
God.
I was great. It was at his comedy store. My good friend Guy Torrey was hosting. He said, "Tone, you next, man." 5 minutes later, "Hey, Tone, Chris Rock just came in. You know, I got to put him up." I'm like, "Hey, no problem." So most people fear the bump because when you get bumped, it's by somebody with a huge name.
Right.
And the crowd, they just get mad love. They can go out there just digging their nose for 5 minutes. The crowd like, "Oh, he's brilliant." You know, he's just scratching his feet. What are you doing?
Yeah.
So, and now you got to go out there behind that person and set yourself on fire and get 2 claps. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, Chris Rock bumped me. I'm like, all right, that's cool. You know, great. Because as soon as he got through, I wanted to after him.
Yeah.
As him.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
That's right. That's right. I said, give it up. You know, a guy bought me up. "Hey, y'all, one more time for Chris Rock."
Yeah.
All right, next up, my man, you know, from Memphis, Tennessee, funny brother out here doing his thing. Put your hands together for Tony Tone. So I go out there and say, "Hey, I know good and well you can clap for a brother better than that. You just saw me. I was on stage working out some new material, and you barely clap for a brother. I'm gonna tell you something right now." You know, so the crowd like, "Oh," and they say, Cedric the Entertainer was in the audience that night.
Right.
And he came to me after the show. I know Ced personally.
Yeah.
Ced said, "Yo, man, Chris is about to leave, man. You started doing," he came back in, you know. And so Chris watched me do him.
So what was his response?
He said, "Not even close." No, I didn't really, he left. He went on and left before I got off. But, that's...
he has a cousin. I'm Facebook friends with the cousin, Sherrod Smalls. You ever heard of? He's on Fox, I think.
Really?
Sherrod Smalls.
I've heard of him.
Very, very nice guy. But
Really?
they're cousins.
Oh, really? Okay.
In fact, he was in Chris Rock's most latest movie about a year ago.
What was the name of it?
Top 5. He was in Top 5.
American Hearts Radio Entertainment Network is proud to announce that Dan Glazer's Comics on Parole Open Mouth Night will be held on Wednesday night at Atlanta Comedy Theater in Atlanta, Georgia, where you could get glazed every week with Dan Glazer. Dan has great success with his Comics on Parole Open Mouth Night. Now fate has brought Comics on Parole to a larger stage at the Atlanta Comedy Theater. Come see the Comics on Parole Open Mic at the Atlanta Comedy Theater. This is a show up, go up, for 45 minutes before the scheduled shows. 4650 Jimmy Carter Boulevard, number 114B. Go to www.atlcomedytheater.com. And don't forget to check out Comics on Parole web TV series every first and third Tuesday of every month at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on www.americanheartsradio.com web TV.
It's grown since.
But you did a lot of the jokes you did at Atlanta Comedy Theater when I saw you.
Some of them I did, yeah. Like I bought The Simpsons back and I added a couple more characters. I added King of the Hill.
Okay, yeah.
Me and Peggy, we got it on. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Peter Griffin and me and Lois. That's right.
And you can do Stewie.
Well, just a little bit. I'll try to get in there too.
Well, let me ask you, how many voices
I
do
want
you
to be
do?
part of that too. Oh, that's nasty. Peter! What's that smell? Get out of here, Cleveland! All right, we part of that too. Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Yeah.
All right.
You have a lot of time on your hands, don't
I
you?
do. That's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. Too much time on my hands, man.
Hey, how many voices do you do?
I never really counted, man. I'll just make. I mean, maybe I don't know, close to 100. Maybe I don't know.
Really?
I don't know. Maybe.
Have you done a show ever, just impressions, the whole show? You could.
Yeah, when I first started in stand-up, that was all I had.
Really?
Was impressions. Yeah, that was all I had. My closer was Bill Cosby back in the day.
Yeah, I saw you do Bill.
Pre-scandal, Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
I had like a cigar prop. That was my one lone prop. I had a cigar.
Yeah.
So, Bill used to have a cigar. I said, yes, and I'm going to talk to you. I had him. It was impressions. They were ordering food at McDonald's. That's what I used to do. Like, how you doing, Bill Cosby, working McDonald's? I'm going to take your order. I would like to get some fries and Happy Meals for the children. And, yeah. I used to do, I did.
I saw him perform at the the Cobb Energy Center.
Really?
Have you seen him before?
I've never seen him perform.
Amazing.
Before. Never met him.
I mean, amazing. He lifts his little finger, people laugh. The guy is a true comic genius.
The comedy, yeah, he's definitely, yeah. I mean, Bill Cosby himself is one of my favorite stand-up, specials ever. Like, he sat down most of the time, killed.
Oh yeah,
the whole
he sits
on
down.
HBO.
Yeah.
One of my early stand-up shows that when I was becoming a fan of comedy was Robin Williams.
You
An
remind
Evening
me
with
of-
Robin Williams.
You had the hyperness of Robin Williams because you remind
Well, yeah, I
me
do
of
cocaine too. So, I'm joking, but no, yeah. This is he's a high energy guy. Yeah.
I could tell he's kind of a role model for you.
One of them.
One of them.
Yeah, between Robin, Richard Pryor, even Sinbad early on, was one of my favorites. But I just love stand-up.
I was Facebook friends with Rain Pryor. He has a daughter,
Yeah,
Rain.
I'm one of her friends too. Yeah.
And then her Facebook has disappeared. I don't know what happened. Is she still have it?
Come to think about it, it has. I haven't
Or
seen it.
either she deleted me. I'm not sure which one, but she.
Well, you haven't had on Comics on Parole yet.
That was
That's what it is.
I'd love to have her.
You're going to go to bed tonight, and Rich going to, the spirit of Rich, will be like, Dan, put my daughter on the
She
show.
came to Atlanta a year ago, January 19th of last year, and it was the only weekend I was out of town.
Really?
And she performed at a church. I would have loved to have seen her.
Yeah.
I love to see her.
I love performing at churches.
Now,
Church chicken. I'm joking.
let me see the time. Okay, you have done quite a few movies, documentaries, etc. You did a TV movie, Paul Mooney, The Godfather comedy.
Yeah, that
You
was a
said
skit we did, yeah.
You did a short comedy camp. You did a documentary called Beef 2.
No, I wasn't in that. That's a different Tony Tone. I can't claim
There's a
that
Tony Tone group. Tony
Now,
Tone.
I did a Beef. I just did Beef 1. That was that was an adult film in
Then
LA.
IMBD. This was on your IMBD.
Yeah, I know.
They did it by mistake.
I think they. Yeah. I was in
Did you do Arena?
No.
Did you do Cold Crush Brothers?
They,
This is all under your
am I the right Tony Tone supposed to be here tonight? I don't know.
This was on your DVD. Have you noticed?
You're right. I have seen it. I'm like, they got me mixed up. But I was in one called 4 Minutes, a movie about speed dating.
Yeah. Oh,
And I
wow.
did a lot of impressions in that scene. I was one of the speed daters.
Really?
Yeah, so it's called. We shot it here in Atlanta.
And did it get released? Where did it?
Yeah.
What did they do with these
on
short
DVD?
films?
It's on DVD.
Oh,
on
really?
DVD. It didn't make it to the silver screen, but it was on DVD. It was a movie by a good friend of mine who's also my acting coach, Dwayne Boyd.
Oh, Dwayne
Yeah.
Boyd's a big name in Atlanta.
Yeah. So that was his
Oh,
movie.
he's a very big name.
Yeah.
So is he finding you work?
I got some work from him. Yeah.
Do you have an agent here in Atlanta?
No, I don't. Not anymore.
Do you have an agent for your touring, or do you do it all yourself?
I do it all myself.
That's the way it is today.
Yeah, I do it all myself, and when I'm not touring doing stand-up, I'm on the road with the Universal Circus.
Oh yeah. Okay. So tell us about this. Is the what do you call him? The
Ringmaster.
ringmaster. I wish you'd wore your hat and your outfit. That would have been.
Everybody talk about that.
Welcome to what is it? Greatest.
Yeah.
So this,
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Universal Circus.
yeah, this is a very famous circus that tours and everything. Tell us about your experience. Can you say jokes on it when you're doing it?
Yeah, I can squeeze them in from here and there. I got little pockets to have a little fun with the crowd, with the audience. But the ringmaster, first of all, is the MC basically.
Right.
But it's more like MC to the 10th power.
Uh-huh.
And you're having fun. My job is to introduce the acts, entertain the audience between the acts, carrying through different formalities, or I do different. I do a couple of things for my act, for my actual comedy act, like the. Did I do the NFL bit the night you saw me?
I'm not sure.
Okay, the little kid. I was a kid running from my mother while getting the spanking. It was like
NFL
music.
I think you did.
Yeah, well, I couldn't do it now because I need the music and it wouldn't be the same. But I do a bit about me running from my mother as a kid, running from a whipping.
Right.
And I got this NFL music that's very popular. If you hear it, you're like, oh, I heard it in so many commercials. And I'm doing. I don't say anything. I'm just running and getting hit by the belt. But it's a classic bit. People look for it every time I perform. And,
did you get the belt much as a kid?
Not really. I got a few times. I mean, I have gotten my share. I got my share of spankings when I was a kid, but not a whole lot.
Never got the belt. Belt's not good.
No,
belt hurts.
I got the.
My wife gives me the belt.
I got the belt. Mostly, I got my mother's comb. She had this comb and this brush, comb and brush. Yeah.
So now you lived in L.A. for a while.
Yeah.
So did you do the movie scene out there?
Yeah, I was doing it out there. I was out there I was doing voiceover work. I was, as a matter of fact, I did Chris Rock and The Rock on Celebrity Deathmatch on MTV.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did that back in the day.
Now that's a good one.
Yeah, I did Celebrity Deathmatch. I did a couple of video games.
Now, why did you stay in L.A.?
I ran away with the circus. That's what happened. That's exactly what happened. 2006. I was in L.A. from 2002 to like 2006.
Now, Clayton English, who just won Last Comic Standing, also was the ringmaster in Universal.
Well, he wasn't the ringmaster. He was a part of the show.
Oh, okay.
Him and Reggie Jackson, they did like skits, and they also did. It was a thing that was trying to do differently, like having different people carry the crowd through different stuff, and they had like 3 or 4 people that like kind of touched the mic instead of one.
Can you do ventriloquism?
No, that's a tough art. I probably could do it by practice.
That would be fun to have you like the elephant telling jokes.
That'd be kind of tough. But yeah.
Now traveling with a circus is not easy.
No, it's not. It's definitely a grind. It's nonstop. You go to a city, you set up, perform, tear down, move on.
And you had to help with that?
We're like advanced upper level carnies.
Right.
That's what we are, man.
So you had to help with all that?
No. I didn't have to do that. They didn't make me do that, and I got by that one.
Did they give you a nice trailer?
Nice trailer.
Right.
Yep, trailer and hotel room. So
wow.
It was
and you travel with them. You're going to be doing it again real soon, right?
I'm doing it again. We're going to open up in Miami in February.
And for how long do you travel?
This time they're doing 2 units next year or this year. They're doing an A unit and a B unit. I'm doing a B unit, which is mostly West Coast, and it's shorter. It's like a 3-month, 3.5 month. So that's good.
A lot of...
Because really the main tour is very long. It's like 10.5 months long.
Now, does this affect your comedy, right?
It does when you're on the long tour, yeah, because you're not able to really do stand-up much.
And are you doing it every year?
No. They just called me back for this year and maybe next year if they're still doing 2 units, but they know I can't do the full tour anymore. It's just too long.
Right.
I want to get back to doing stand-up.
So in case there are any young comics watching the show, so you kind of motivate not me, but I think them in you're booking all your own work.
I book my own work.
So are you on the phone all the time trying to book work?
Yeah, I'm on the phone a lot, and also I nurture all the longer you're in the game, the more you network, the more you're going to build relationships.
Yeah.
And you want to keep those relationships. That's why you don't burn bridges. So I just keep those connections going, and I develop a routine with them, a good working relationship with everybody, and that's how I keep myself working. And I try to build new which is kind of tough sometimes, because comedy clubs and comedy owners, they're so cliquish, and they got their own circle of comics they use. It's hard to get in sometimes.
Okay.
But you just got to keep banging on the door, and they'll open.
Okay, in our last few minutes here, give me 5 impressions that come to your mind. Just do them right now. Go.
He put me on the spot. Man, that is tough. Oh, man. This is Sylvester Stallone, you know what I mean, known as Rocky Balboa. I got Expendables 15 coming out, I got my good friends in here. I got Steven Seagal going to be in there. You tell Richie, the next time I see him, his ass is mine. I got Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yo, Arnold, get in there. Come on, everybody. you got to see Expendables 55. We're gonna come out. We're gonna be shooting and get down. Oh my, homie, we gotta see that.
That's right, Mars. We're gonna see Expendables 55.
Don't.
Do you do Porky Pig?
Sure.
See, that's all, folks.
You know what? I'm happy.
Anyway, well, thank
That's
Toni.
all, folks.
Toni, thank you so
Thanks
much
for
for
having me,
coming
Dan.
on Comics On. But this has been a very big honor.
Thank you.
And stay tuned because we have a next great comic who's a friend of yours.
Good
Mr.
friend of
Nemo
mine.
Williams.
Nemo.
Thank you for.